speaking of this topic, man, Dame Dash put out Cheap Teeth officially. What do you think of the song?
I don't. What a sad way to go out, man.
Now, before you go in,
Yeah.
is this because a part of me was like, man, this has to be trolling at this point because I don't see Dame Dash going out like this. Is he just trolling? Now, my whole conclusion was that this is now his hustle. Like, fuck it. He might have other things going on. I'm not saying the man's broke. But he's like, fuck it. I'm going to go on platforms and make this money talking about him because people is watching to the tune of 300,000-400,000. And I'm getting paid. This is the way I'm going to, if Jay-Z takes the shit, I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm just going, fuck it. This is what they want to see. Almost kind of like the Charleston White thing. I'm going to give you this now because I couldn't do shit with other shit. So I'm going to give you this. Is it that? I think it's that. Is he trolling or is he going out pathetic?
Both.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what you just did. You just compared Dame Dash. Fucking Dash, cuz. You just compared Dame Dash, CEO Dash, somebody who was a constructor of Roc-A-Fella Records, made $300 quadrillion, million quadrillion dollars, had an independent label, things we've never seen before. You just compared that man to Charleston White.
Damn.
And you're right.
Ooh.
Where have we gone?
Right.
Where have we gone, bro?
Right.
To where Dame Dash has to be on his phone every day. On the internet every day. What he's putting out, he was on a big pimping yacht. Now he's sitting there on a damn tugboat doing this shit, looking
fake
older.
Ass background.
Every day looking older and older, looking like this life is beating his ass. I don't like what I see. And again, I'm going to go to this. Dame Dash has nothing but enablers around him. Nothing but enablers around him that are telling him this shit is cool, telling him he's still a boss, waving and fucking with his ego, and he has nobody to sit down and tell him the truth. And the second he gets somebody to tell him what's going on, he disables him, he gets him out the way. He don't want to hear that shit. He don't want to hear that truth. He wants to still be coddled and his ego fucked with and told that he's the best and he's the greatest, even though he is going out so sad. It's hard to watch. It's hard and it's pathetic to watch, man. And the fact that we are sitting here now talking with Dame Dash in the same conversation as Charleston White, trolling, you were in a situation where you now have to troll Jay-Z when you were right there with him, when you were his boss at some point or another. Now all of a sudden we have to render you down to just trolling a man with this white girl and this other shit. I'm looking at a complete book of hypocrisy when it comes to Dame Dash, from top to bottom, and it's a sad thing to watch. It is. He reposts everybody else's shit. He don't be reposting our shit. Now, not that I need him to. I'm not saying that or anything. But the truth hurts sometimes, man.
Yeah. And it's like you said, the enablers, whether it be people around him or people in the comments. It's like, because he got a few people. All right, let me ask you this. What do you think the consensus is of still respecting Dame Dash, still feeling him, wanting him to go at Jay-Z, or the people that think he's a complete ass clown? Give me a percentage, 50-50, 50-45, I mean, whatever, a 70-30.
I think it's 80-20. People think Dame Dash is an absolute fool for what he's doing.
I would agree.
But that 20% is on the internet, and that shit is loud.
Yeah.
And that shit is boisterous. And that shit will make it seem like you have a ton of people on your side. But then you look at Dame Dash's views, you look at his comments, you look at his motion on the internet, and then he ain't doing shit. When he posts something, unless it's something going directly at Dame, like Jay-Z or something, and somebody else reposted. But if he's posting, look at my ranch. He's posting, look at this new video. That shit ain't getting no motion. You know what I mean? So people aren't really buying this shit anymore. It's the 20% that just continue to enable on the internet, I'm saying. Because I think a lot of us, and people that's been around him and people that are quiet about it, they know this shit is sad as can be. I don't give a fuck how you try to spin it. You are the man that said talking about another man's pockets is whack. Talking about another man's motion is whack. Talking about another man, period, is whack. Pause all this shit, and that's all you do now.
Talking about another man's money, yeah.
It's all you do now.
That's all you do.
And if somebody calls you out on it, you tell them they corny for it. No, nigga, you corny. And I'm tired of watching it, man. I hate to see it.
And I gotta say this to the platforms. What the fuck are y'all? I know what you're doing, but what the fuck are you doing?
You know what they're doing.
What are we doing? Like, come on, man. Did you see Jay-Z on stage? You think his hair is real? Did you see Jay-Z? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is where journalism and podcasting has gone right now?
Yep.
God damn. Go get a fucking job. Nigga, if it's that bad, go do Uber or some shit. Or DoorDash or something. There's ways to make money out here. Let's not ruin the game like this. Let's not ruin this shit. It was when we first got into this shit, man, this shit was so genuine and so untapped. And we were just getting so much out of people. And we sat down with them. It was just a beautiful experience, man. We're talking about real shit. You know, we bringing stuff out of them that no other interview could bring out of them. We're not talking about no fucking nonsense like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're the deep and depth. That's what Breakfast Club used to get me. Deep and depth conversation that had me want to sit there and smoke a blunt and listen to that shit for 30, 45 minutes.
All the way through. Yep.
All the way through. We don't see that shit no more.
Nope.
It's all fluff. It's all nonsense. So it's just like, yeah, you know, and here's the thing I want to say. I'm going to end on this with the Dame thing. He talked when he wants to boast and brag. He talks about Rachel Roy, the companies, and this and that, and all the things that he did with this and that. So if you did all of that, why are you stooping to this level to do this and talk about this man and contradict and go against everything that you ever stood for? If you were so successful and built all this other stuff up, and you're the mastermind, you put Kevin and this person on. Why are you going to this fucking childish ass level to do what you're doing right now? You should be sitting, chilling. Not even worrying about none of this shit because you set. Mm-hmm. Enjoying your days with your children, your last days. But you're on the internet trolling Jay-Z. Think about that for a minute. Yep. Making a weak-ass, corny-ass song. Like, this shit is... If you would have told me this shit was happening 10 years ago when we started this shit, man, I would have be like, man, you's a fucking lie.
If Dame Dash looked at himself 10 years ago, looked at himself in the past, he would say this shit was corny. But... like you said, man, and you gems straight up. Where has journalism gone?
Right.
It's gone to, I'm going to pay you X amount of money. You're going to accept X amount of money, and I'm going to ask you whatever the fuck I feel like it. I don't care if you want to answer it. I don't care if it's journalistic, it has integrity journalistically. I don't give a damn about any of that shit. What I do know is it's going to get 3 million views on Twitter. I'm going to get Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, and all these other major publications to retweet it. And I'm going to make money. I don't give a damn about being a journalist. I don't give a damn about you as a person. I know if you talk about this, man, I don't care how many people say they don't want to hear it, it's going to make me money. And that's what some people got in the game for. And it ruined the shit. I've been saying it forever.
Yeah.
It ruined the shit. If I put money in your pocket, nigga, you're going to answer what I feel like asking you.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything in depth, Dame. You're not that fucking interesting for people to know what you want to do with your life. You get 600 views when you talk about your ranch, nigga. Talk about Jay-Z. And now he's doing it because he just got 5 racks in his pocket and he might have needed the shit.
Yeah.
And this is where we at. No man, no person out here with real motion doing what they say they doing has that much time to be on the goddamn internet or on their phone. If he ain't in a conversation talking about Jay-Z, he's got the phone in his face laying around talking to it himself. Nobody got that much. I don't got that much goddamn time, and I ain't no millionaire.
Right.
Got too much shit to do. You ain't got that much goddamn time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's whew. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Ryan Clark. What do you think about him being let go? And he pretty much said here, I'll play a little bit. Here we go. Oh, shit, my bad. Here we go. Small clip here.
So, for 3 years, bro, we never shied away from any topic. We never shied away from tackling anything. We did this year. Because I knew I couldn't have no beef. I knew I couldn't respond to disrespect, right? I knew, for lack of a better word, I couldn't be too black. What makes me sad is, even in trying to adjust to be at least more of what certain people wanted, they still fired me.
Now, I never got into the reason why he was fired.
Yeah.
They put a clip out and said it was that.
Yeah.
But that seemed like kind of petty because he was telling the dude he wasn't a player and whatnot and trying to give it to him from a player's perspective. In my opinion, Ryan Clark is, was one of the greatest, commentators out there. He cuts it down the middle. He gives it to you real, yo. And, and he ain't with the bullshit like some of these other commentators, like the shock shit, just to say some shit. So, of course, they were cutting their budget. The man is great, well off, obviously. They still got the pivot.
Yeah.
But what's your whole thing about Ryan Clark? And I think let go Cam, too, and some other people, right?
Let go Cam.
Fuck Cam.
A couple other people, too.
Yeah.
A couple other people. And they weren't all black. Like, some white
Right.
people too.
Right.
Man, Ryan Clark, man. I've always loved Ryan Clark, and I'm about to premise this with a but, so you already know. It's about to be some shit.
Shit.
But love Ryan Clark when he was with us. You know what I mean? I've always respected him because Sean Taylor said that was his favorite player. I've loved what he's done transitioning off the football field, going into media. I think he's great at what he does. I love listening to him on NFL Live. I love listening to him on Monday Night Countdown.
Hell yeah.
I think he was a great piece, and that piece is going to definitely be missed because what I don't like is a bunch of commentators who have never put on the pads, who have never experienced what a player's experienced, get out there and be able to run their mouth so loosely about something they've never experienced. So for them to be able to have a Swaggo on there, for them to have a Jason Kelsey on there, for them to have a Ryan Clark on there and others that they have on there, giving that football perspective is so important, and that's what draws me to those type of TV shows. Did he talked about Angel Reese a little bit, saying that there was a racial divide. It's okay to be black and be true in who you are. What I think Ryan Clark messed up, and I'm not saying this is the reason why he was fired, but this is the reason why he gained some criticism, is because you start throwing that democratic philosophy into some of your shit, and not everybody wanted to hear that shit, bro. You can call it down the middle. You can still be pro-black, but at the same time, you can call out bullshit when it's warranted, right? What I did not like about Ryan Clark, and I watched that whole pivot conversation because it was riveting and it was some real information. It's the type of shit I like to listen to.
Right.
Riveting, real shit. Brother, why you sitting on this goddamn platform crying? Why you sitting on this platform upset that you love? Fuck them. Don't let them have that to watch you sitting there crying that you got fired from this white person's big ass platform when you have other things and other motion going on. Don't let them see that bullshit. I didn't think that him sitting there crying about losing his job and upset, I didn't like that part. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. No, can emotions be involved? Of course. You're passionate about it. You thought you were done wrong? Of course. I'm not sitting there saying that the passion is what I'm mad at. I just didn't like the fact that he showed them people that I was emotionally. He played his card a little bit. He showed his card a little bit too much, if you ask me. I don't know why he was fired. I don't think that this is the end of Ryan Clark. He could still continue to do. I mean, you see what Speakeasy and them niggas do. I think you could kill that and be way better at that, talking about
Fuck
football
Speakeasy.
on a pivot.